Morning, Callum. A couple of days ahead of Saturday's trip to Pittodrie, a huge test awaits, but a great opportunity for the club to be at this stage in the Cup.
Yeah, definitely. I think if you ask any of the players, you're going to be playing Aberdeen quarter-finals, Scottish Cup. Opportunity to get back to Hampden. Obviously, after beating Rangers in the last round, I think you definitely take it. Or facing Rangers in the last round, I think you definitely take it. And listen, it's something we've got up there. Aberdeen are obviously heavy favourites. Probably most of the pressure's on them. They've had a big investment this year in the team. So for us, it's just about trying to go out there, put a performance on. We know what we did last time against Rangers. Probably need a little bit more of the same. A wee bit of luck. A wee bit of good fortune. We need Aberdeen to probably have an off day. But you know what? It's one of those games. We want to get through. We don't play in cup games just to turn up. So that was the mindset against Rangers. That there's certain ways we can do it. If we're disciplined, we're organised, we keep the ball well, probably better than we have done the last few games. If we can do all those little things and give ourselves the opportunities and try and ask questions of Aberdeen. They had an unbelievable start to the season. Their form's picking up again. They've signed some really good players in January. So they've been busy in the windows. So it's important for us to go there and put a good account of ourselves.
And similar to Ibrox, it's going to have to be a patient and disciplined performance as well, and wait for that opportunity as and when it might arise.
Yeah, I think so. I'd like to, obviously, the second half in Ibrox, we grew into the game, we got better. I'd like us to probably try and do it at the start. Try and maybe ask more questions at the start of the game. I think it's that narrative. What do we do? Where do we play? Areas of the pitch we play on. I was up there on Sunday watching the game. The pitch is really good, so it's a good surface. So again, it's about trying to play in the right areas and do the right things. Quieten the crowd down is a big one for me. They can be really good. I was up at the game, and obviously, I think the longer the game went on against Dundee United, I think if they carried on, they might have got that winner. That's due to the crowd, that backing. So it's really important we try and keep them quiet. If we can do that, listen, we have a chance, and that's what we want to give ourselves.
And given the results we've had in the Cup this season, in fact across all Cup competitions, we can go there and with plenty of belief in ourselves.
Yeah, definitely. I think we need to dust ourselves down from Tuesday. For me, it was probably the hardest sort of defeat this season to take. From certain things of what we did as a group, obviously the refereeing decisions again, but it was a hard one. But we need to make sure we're ready, we're clear, we're focused, our minds are clear in the job in hand. I think for the supporters, for the club itself, if we can manage to cause another upset, that'll be an unbelievable achievement yet again from the group of players I have here. It's a very small group I've got going up to Pittodrie, but very close, very tight, and we need to make sure that all plays into our hands on Saturday.
And without dwelling too much on Tuesday, is there an element of using the disappointment and the frustration from that to get into Saturday?
No, I think the biggest thing for me is that just refocusing. I think it's refocusing. I think I thought we'd done enough in the game to definitely actually take the 3 points or even get a draw out of it. So I think that's the hard bit to take. The bit is we can score good goals. We are a good team when we actually keep the ball and pass it. I think that's the biggest one message for me is if we stop passing the ball, we're on the back foot a lot. So I think it's really important we do that and we keep it in good areas. And all these little things help us, and hopefully we'll bring that again. The lads can take confidence from this week. I know we lost the game, but a good result against Raith Rovers. Really good performance apart from 10-minute spell again against Ayr, and then we just need to make sure we take it into Saturday's game.
And focusing back on Saturday, obviously Premiership opposition, live on the telly, an opportunity for the players to go and showcase what they're capable of as well.
Yeah, I think so. For me, I don't look at that telly. I just look at it's a really good opposition. How do you want to perform? We've got quite a lot of young lads in there, so I guess it's a test for them. They stood up to Rangers. My big one is the mental side. Mm-hmm. How do we go about our business? That for me is the biggest test. How do you do that? Because they're all fit, they're athletic, they're strong. So how do we go about that side? And if we can do that well and concentrate for 90 minutes, then we have an opportunity, albeit Aberdeen are heavy favourites.
And you've touched on the squad there. I think you mentioned it post-match the other night. You're obviously without a few players that are cup-tied as well. How's that bigger picture looking in terms of availability?
Small picture now. Yeah, listen, it's one of those. We'll just assess everybody by the time we get up to Saturday, and hopefully we've got enough bodies there to put a strong team out.
Callum, thanks for your time.
Cheers, Sean.